Honk.
That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Tuesday stream. And let me be the first to welcome you. I'm sure no one else has done it. The first to welcome you to November. It is November 1st, 2022. And Halloween is past. We have survived it. Although, as I look over at my file cabinet here, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 bags. Well, 1 bin and 2 bags of candy because I am the person in the house, I am told, in quotes, with willpower. That is a direct quote, not from me. And so I've got the candy up here so that none of the other members of the family decide to go ham on this candy. So I have got some of it. We did overshoot a little bit in what we were expecting we were going to get and what we actually got. We did get a number of people, but not quite as many as we thought. And so we have some leftover candy. And then we've got the incredible haul from my son in particular that has it. So anyway, I'm looking over and seeing that Halloween is not exactly done with us. Last year, I mean, I still have a bag, I think, with a couple of pieces from last year's Halloween experience. So yeah, we'll see how that all goes. But anyway, nonetheless, despite all of that, Halloween is now past. Had a fun time doing the reading last night, and we are now on to the month of November, which leads up to maybe my favorite holiday. Thanksgiving and Christmas are very close, like 1 and 1A for me. I like both those holidays quite a bit, and so I'm not sure, but I like it because some people I know Halloween is their favorite holiday. For me, it kind of, I guess probably Thanksgiving is slightly behind Christmas. So I think it ramps up. It goes, Halloween is good, Thanksgiving is better, and then I like Christmas a lot. So those are those 3 things. And then New Year's, I'm like, it kind of drops off a little bit, and then, whatever. Then, but my daughter's birthday is in January, so that's a good thing. So anyway, the point being, not sure why I got on this tangent, that we are here in November, and I hope everyone is doing well and looking forward to our session. I have some things I'm going to be rolling out in terms of a couple of new things we're going to be doing with the stream structurally in the new year, but I will start one of those now, which is I really want to speed up intros and get into play a lot faster than I have. So I'm going to zip through this quickly. If you haven't done so already, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube and subscribe there with !ArvTube, Discord, !ArvCord. Hang out with us in between streams. !ArvTweets is the Twitter. Website is arvanelleron.com. Financially, !ArvShop for the merchandise area. !ArvTreon for our Patreon, which is always very much appreciated. And let's see, yes, and then subbing to the channel, as several of you have done over the last few days, which I appreciate, is also appreciated. Get to those custom sub badges and emotes and things like that. I have not had the chance yet to reset inspirations for the month, but I will do that before we get a game session, like a TTRPG session on this channel, which won't be for a little while. Then, of course, we have got the publishing stuff, !Icarus for my Icarus graphic novel from Athos Arts, !Library for my Tales and Tomes in the Forbidden Library from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and Greyshade for my Greyshade novel, which was published by the amazing Athos Arts in May. You can get a copy of it at that link. You can also get the sequel, Renegade will be coming next year, and then Heretic will be coming the year after that, and the tabletop role-playing game will be coming next year, and the audiobook from Trent Sparks, Trent's going to be working on soon. So all of that stuff is available to you if you jump over to that link, !Greyshade. And last but certainly not least, before I talk about 2 things that are really important as well, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, very important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives, !Help Now, World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and to reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, Ukraine, to help the Ukrainians fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war. Hey, what's up, Mar? Yeah, Cam's going on in just a second, actually. Let's see. So yes, so Ukraine is very useful and important to help fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war, and symbolically set the standard for us as a small community, as a community that's growing, to be able to do stuff like that as well. Now, a couple of quick things, one that's not channel related and one that is channel related, and then I want to get right into play. So first of all, let me get rid of that and let me do that. Hi everyone, good to see you all. I have to adjust this slightly because this was adjusted for a certain streaming experience last night. There we go. So hi, good to see you all. I hope everyone is well. So a couple of quick things. First of all, I want to share something with you because it's important. And that is that my publisher has released a new Kickstarter. Let me pop that up for you right here. It is a new Kickstarter, which has just launched today, and it is called the Traveling Treasure Trove. This is a cool thing. This is, of course, the amazing Emily's brainchild, who always has new and really awesome ideas. And this idea here is the sort of central point of it is an audiobook that's being done by the amazing C.S.E. Cooney, which folks here should now be quite familiar with because she does the Infernal Salons with Carlos quite a bit. Carlos Hernandez. So she is, of course, a professional audiobook narrator in addition to being an author. So she is going to be doing, this is to support, to supplement, to fund an audiobook of, as it says, queer paranormal road trip read of the Traveling Triple C Incorporeal Circus by Alana McPhail. And this is a book that I have not had the chance to read yet. I'm going to hopefully get a chance to read it sometime down the line. But has gotten very positive notice from, I believe, Andrea Hairston and numerous other people. And Emily's idea was to try to get an audiobook for this that would actually match the kind of quality of the text writing in it as well. And so this is designed to fund that. However, the cool part is it's not just the audiobook. It's also, in addition to that, a number of these treasures. There are candles, there are plushies, there is a coloring book, there are enamel pins. And if you're like, well, what kind of enamel pins? I'm glad you asked. The enamel pins, or at least one of the enamel pins, is a kukuri from my very own Gray Shade. And it was designed by Emily, and it looks awesome. Right. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. And Cat Rambo. That's right. Cat Rambo said how great it was. And obviously we're a big fan of Cat around here too. So yes. So one of those pins is this pin designed, and I think she did a great job with it, of the kukuri that you'll be able to get from Norse Foundry, who we have partnered with for the coins, the Founders coins in the Gray Shade Kickstarter. So all of that stuff is available. There's also a scarf for rogue artists. Basically, the idea is there's one treasure to support, one treasure that's representing each of the 2022 Athos Arts releases. So just running down the list quickly, I looked a little bit at this morning. There is a black and white version of Aliatera, Stories from the Dragon Realm, a book which I can recommend personally because I've read it to my son. It's good stuff. There is a matching pair of tassels selected from a market shop in Delhi by author Gigi Ganguly for One Arm Shorter Than the Other, that book. So there's that. There is the pin I've already mentioned for Gray Shade. There is a scarf, which will be designed along with Emily and an indie artist to design a scarf, quote, of fashion for all genders inspired by moonlight and magic in a gauzy cotton with a touch of lace. And Marie Bilodeau, in shocking literally no one on earth, immediately was like, this is clearly the greatest of all treasures. I mean, it completely fits that it would be. That is to support, of course, or that is to honor Rogue Artists, which came out from Athos. And then Night Ivy by, of course, E.D.E. Bell, which I was honored to give a blurb for. A 16-ounce vegan soy candle in a wood-lidded glass jar, fragrance custom designed by Cincinnati chandler Amanda at A to Z Candles. And E.D.E. Bell, previously mentioning before. And has a botanical accord of forest fern, green leaves, and trim stems, blended with a floral bouquet of passion at its heart. Earthy base notes of musk add softness to the fragrance. This is no Yankee Candle, all right, is what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. This basically feels like we're describing wine. So I feel like clearly this is going to be a candle that's worth your while if you like candles. And then Catalyst by Brandon Crilly, of course, a good friend and a publishing sibling, as he likes to call himself. For his book that came out also from Athos, is a squid friend made by hand out of plush hoodie fabric by a Michigan crafter. I don't know if I can pronounce this, cray.aish.ons. I don't think I pronounced that right. I apologize. With tentacle accents of glittery, glowing blue, this soft little deity could be your new best friend. And then there are digital jewels. Emily will take a secret photo, something that inspires her, and you can carry it on your phone as a picture only you and Emily have seen. A short poem from Emily is another option. And then the editor's dish. You'll get a whole hour to discuss whatever lovely topics you'll like over a casual video call. Now, the cool part of this is it's your smell. Is that what it is? Well, listen, I think it's a cool concept is basically what I would say. And the cool thing about this is that depending on how much you pledge, you get a set of gold coins, not actual gold coins, but like virtual gold coins, and you can spend those gold coins to get these treasures. So if you get 2, you can be like, all right, I'm going to get a kukuri, and I'm going to get the one arm shorter than the other tassel from the market in Delhi. Or if you want to spend, I'm going to spend 2 coins on a candle and 2 coins on Rogue Artist, so I need 4 coins. So it's a really cool concept, and the goal is not outrageous. The goal is 5,000. Of course, they would love to get beyond that, naturally. But as a just opening goal, it's 5,000. And so far, I pledged this morning. It's US 462. They have 18 backers. So good opening. They are almost to 10% of the funding goal, and they only launched, I think, Emily can correct me, but I don't know, 3 hours ago? I think probably almost 4 hours ago, maybe. So it's not an unreasonable goal, and I think it's a cool concept. I really do. I think it's neat. And yeah, so I think it's appropriate, and it's just in the right time. November has arrived, which means we're going to start hearing about gifts now, and it's a good way to be able to get a gift for someone too. You launched at 9. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think it's neat. I have backed it. I recommend that you back it as well, and check it out. See if one of those things might have interest to you. And that link, hopefully somebody has made a copy of it, but that link is up further up there. So definitely jump on board with that. And I think that's all I have to say about that. Okay, now the other thing I want to mention quickly, I'm already breaking my pledge to get started quickly, but I wanted to go through I did want to highlight that Kickstarter. I also want to quickly mention what's going on in November, the calendar, because I have put together the calendar, which has come together faster than it usually does. Usually it takes usually about 5 or 6 days for it to get locked in, sometimes up to a week, but we're pretty much there even before the first day. So Remake Intergrade today, at 4 p.m. I'll be over at GOG.com with Road Warden, doing more sort of like the game book thing where chat gets to make the decisions, so that'll be cool. Friday, we're going to be, I think, finishing up Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. If I can get to the damn game today, then there's a better chance that I'll have it finished on Friday, because we're very close to the end of that game, which means Saturday, we will lead off, Saturday the 5th, we will lead off with ActRaiser, which is going to be super cool. I've been looking forward to this. It's an actual cartridge, only like 2 sessions, maybe 3 at most. This is not a super long game, but we're going to be doing ActRaiser then. We will continue ActRaiser next Tuesday. Then at 4:15 p.m. next Tuesday the 8th, we'll have Talisman Adventures for you over on GOG.com and in Pen and Pixels. And then back here on the channel next Tuesday for the Orvocalist with Citizen Sleeper. You definitely don't want to miss this, by the way. This has been really fun for the Orvocalist, and I'm excited to have us come back for that. Friday the 11th, we have got our next Court of Blades event, in which yours truly is going to be playing. And then Saturday the 12th, we have more Eberron Oracle of War as we continue to move towards the end of Season 2, which actually reminds me, I want to put a note on there. Check about Season 3, Eberron vid. Check Season 3 Eberron video. I need to make sure that I make sure that I have that video ready for, if not this month, then definitely next month. Okay, so we've got that. Then on, so that's Eberron coming up Saturday the 12th. Tuesday the 15th, we have the premiere of Ghost of Tsushima on this channel, which is going to be cool. I know Dragon Spear will be excited about that. And then we'll have Pen and Pixels Road Warden again, although it's going to be a very short stream, because I'm actually going to have an interview as part of a series of basically interviews and conversations with creatives. I'm going to be doing an interview at the Fairfield Theater Company, actually, FTC, and I'm going to be doing a talk with the director of the programs over there, Maureen Hamill. This is going to be actually on stage in front of an audience, and it's going to be live streamed as well. So it's very cool. I'm excited to be doing it, and it's going to be happening on Tuesday the 15th. It's not going to be, I don't think I can restream it on my channel, but I'll try to make sure, obviously on my Twitter and everything, I'll put out links to where you can access the as it's going live stream, so you can stop by for that. That's going to be happening Tuesday the 15th at 6 p.m. is when that actually goes, so I'm only going to have a short GOG stream for the 15th. Friday the 18th, we've got D&D with viewers, so we will have Into the Unknown. We'll go back to that. People had a lot of fun with this last time. So Friday the 18th will be Into the Unknown. You'll be making the decision on D&D with viewers. Saturday the the 19th is going to be very busy. We have a Speculate fundraiser marathon that I've talked about going on, although there may be a slight schedule change in that. I don't want to say too much about that except to say that we are going to have a session with Triffid and Prince Justin and Sean Duke from Skiffy and Fanty, a D&D session there. We are going to have some Destiny 2 starring yours truly, Brandon O'Brien and Michael R. Underwood. And at 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have a special event with Yuri Kusano DMing a Heist in Waterdeep, Blades in the Deep, I believe Yuri is calling it, for them and the Strange Friends. So that's going to be happening on Saturday the 19th. You'll definitely not want to miss that. And Sunday the 20th, we will have a Speculate Twitch event of Girl by Moonlight Fractal Spire. So that's going to be happening on Sunday the 20th. Tuesday the 22nd, we have the Ghost of Tsushima. We'll also have the final vote for the Patreon-fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month. Pen and Pixels then later that day with D&D with GOG Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And I'm excited to say that for Tuesday the 22nd, we will also have Fleos returning because Fleos has that off. So Fleos will again be able to join the group on Tuesday the 22nd, which is awesome. Friday the 25th, we have Ghost of Tsushima again. And then Saturday the 26th, we have Adventures in Middle-earth from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. Again, as you know, we're doing this once last month, once in November, and then twice in December to wrap up that arc. And then we're going to revisit how the scheduling will look for AIME. Then 7:30 p.m. D&D with Infinity and Beyond, Eberron, Oracle of War. That's Saturday the 26th. Off Sunday, Monday the 28th, Bag of Giving makes its return. The charity event with Brandon Crilly and Michael R. Underwood. It's their brainchild. And we will be doing Plant Girl Game with Dominic Dickey as GM. So that's going to be happening Monday the 28th. I'm happy to welcome Bag of Giving back to the channel for their second season. Tuesday the 29th will be the Patreon-fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month. And then 4 p.m. Eastern will be more Pen and Pixels with Road Warden. And that is going to wrap up the month of November as we get ready for a busy December ahead. So it's going to be a really fun November. Very excited for a few things here. I'm very excited for the Speculate fundraiser. I am excited for the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm excited for ActRaiser. I'm excited for all of that. Oh, one thing you might notice is that Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks is not happening in November. As we announced last month, we were doing one session in October, and then we were taking November off because Cat Rambo is currently in Spain and will be there for the month. But when they get back in December, we will have 2 sessions of Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks in December. So that is a planned time off in November. That's why no Expedition this month, but we will return to it next month. So very exciting. Happy about this. I always like going over the schedule. And now that I've done that, I really do want to get into the game. So I'm going to move over here to reveal the PlayStation 5. And let's get to playing it. Also, you should note, by the way, I had a chance to play this. He said, there we go. I had a chance to download this. I have been playing a little bit, although I have had very little time to do it, but I've been playing a little bit of Assassin's Creed Unity and having fun with it. I'm glad that I'm not playing this on stream, honestly. I may very well play the next AC Mirage on stream, and or I've thought about the possibility of playing Assassin's Creed Origins on stream, which I've heard many good things about. But AC Unity, I'm having fun with it, but it still is kind of buggy. It still is janky, and it's just a thing that I do a lot of grading or I do a lot of editing work, and then I just want to kind of turn my brain off and, watch a Twitch stream or something like that, or maybe even a football game, and then, play this for like an hour. It's been fun to do that, but this is a game that I'm enjoying playing on stream. I think this one has been cool just to play off stream, but it'll definitely enter the games I played this year list when we get to the end. Also, it's only PS4. They don't have a PS5 version of it because it came out for PS4, and it came out back in like 2014 or 15 or something like that, so it was a while ago. Anyway, with all that said, let's get into the Final Fantasy VII Remake because we are close to the end, and it is time for Yuffie's DLC to finish up with Yuffie's DLC. Yes, I would like to resume playing from where I left off. Yes, I would. Ha! I begin by breaking some boxes. Yeah. That's how we do things. We break a box. That's the first step. Yeah, see? Oh, I think I see Arena. Oh, okay, wait a second. Okay, this was doing this the other day, and I have to fix this now. This is, again, doing the stupid sound thing. So I need to fix this now because this is annoying. Okay. Because this was doing this the other day, and... Audio, right, that's fine. Okay.
Where are we?
There we go.
That thing can't be operational, can it?
Yay, it's working.
We better hope not, boss.
At long last, Wu-Tai's finest deigned to join us. You've performed admirably.
Quit acting all superior. We both know you're afraid of us.
Is that so? Well, maybe I am.
You should know there's more where we came from. Lots more. And you'll never see them coming. Just imagine a whole clan of ninjas landing on your doorstep.
Oh my! We must do something right away.
Well, you can't.
Don't say that. Won't you at least give us a chance?
That's a good one, Driven. Oh, she's taking it over?
What the?
Allow me to present the latest innovation in Shinra battle armor.
Oh, Christ.
Designed by yours truly.
Welp.
This'll be a memory to cherish for the rest of your lives. All 30 seconds of them.
Let's dance.
But not for much longer, eh, boss?
Right on. They're as good as fresh.
Whoa. The Crimson Mare. Blood red battle armor for Scarlet's personal use. Its creator's personality can be seen in every facet of this machine, from its extravagantly outfitted cockpit that emphasizes form over function to its arm's oversized weapons loadout. While its pilot is incapacitated, it will be susceptible to staggering, capable of equipping a variety of lethal artillery. Destroying these weapons will temporarily eliminate the threat they pose. It's weak to thunder. Okay.
We're done here. Do you get that?
Whoopsie!
This calls for my
Wait. Oh, that's what it is.
Got your back.
Whoopsie!
Don't pull any punches.
This music remains so freaking awesome. Ow, 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 ow! Okay.
I sentence you to a beating.
Okay. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
This calls for a fight.
Rather rude to ignore your fate, is it not?
Hey, no fair!
Gorgeous, gorgeous blood. Well done, Wu-Taians, coming up.
Pull out a little lady.
This music is so good.
Is that all you got?
Come on.
Little. Oh, you're going down. Not now.
It's so good.
Little.
What?
Ideas, my dear. But I rather suspect your wish that I had it.
Okay, that seems bad. That seems bad.
Get lost!
That's a long way to float it.
What? Let's smash it up!
My, aren't we finished?
And so, you're going to... Stab like a tonberry.
When will you learn some manners?
Get lost!
Okay, I need to... There, she's almost staggered, but...
Never count a ninja out. Get lost!
A moment, if you please.
Hey, don't you know that's cheating?
Why are we fighting the nice lady? She's not being nice! Okay.
Pardon me, Drake.
More? How many of those things you got?
What have you done to my masterpiece?
You're mine!
How do you like this? You had to go and wake the beast!
You savages are nothing if not resilient.
Oh, we have a summon. Alright, let's get up there, let's get up there, let's go.
So many toys, so little time.
Get lost!
Let's go, Rama! The time has come, chat.
You,
Let's go! Welcome!
you're going down! Hey!
Production issue, perhaps? When will you learn some manners?
Get lost!
Okay, let's go.
Forget, and we won't forget.
We won't forgive and we won't forget. Hell yeah.
How loud can you scream?
That's true. I would also be staggered, it's true. I like that she's just doing this the whole time.
You're going
We
down!
can't have you getting bored now, can we?
Ow. Staggered, let's go! Woo! Judgment Ball! Let's go, Rama! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Oh my god, it was the best! Suck it, Scarlet!
Useless!
Let's go! Oh my goodness, Rama.
Not nearly mobile enough.
I like how she took no damage
Should
from
have
this
known
somehow.
those actuators weren't up to the task. Time for an overhaul.
Oh my goodness.
Hello? My. How the tables have turned.
Why do you take no injuries in that?
proud of yourself, little savage?
What are you doing?
I don't understand what just happened there. That was pretty sick. That was a sick fight. Oh god, what are you oh no, you're summoning some uber awful thing. Is that Vincent Valentine? No, who is that?
Sleep well. Vice.
Nero.
This is a surprise.
Okay, I'm not
To
familiar.
what do I owe the pleasure? These idiots want to digitally replicate me, so I'm indulging them.
All set.
Transporting.
When will Shinra learn? There is no replicating you. They ought to know better. Looking forward to this? I am. It has been too long since my last hunt.
Okay.
What'd you do? Tell us!
Is this how it's done in Wutai? You just howl until you get what you want?
That's enough, Sonon. I got this. All right, lady, out with it. Tell us where you're hiding the new materia. Don't play dumb now. We know you've been cooking up something super powerful.
Well, well. Wutai must have some highly skilled intelligence.
Shouldn't we be
operatives.
having this conversation in a big arena?
That, or we have a mole in our midst.
What was...
I'll check on it.
All right, but make it quick.
You are correct that we're in the process of creating an exquisite new materia. However, it is far from complete.
Yeah, right. You must think I'm stupid.
Would I lie to you? Regrettable though it is, other plans have been deemed a higher priority.
What other plans?
Well, just between you and me, my colleagues and I are going to drop plate number 7 on the slums. And then we're going to blame it on Avalanche and Wutai.
Why are you telling me all this?
I don't get it. You're gonna drop a plate? And?
Oh dear. I think your friend might have run into trouble. Aren't you going to save him? Quickly now.
Well, just as soon as I get these boxes.
Gotcha!
I'm gonna save him just as soon as I have material to do it. Also, do I have... Oh, I'm glad I'm totally by myself. That's great.
Gotcha!
Okay.
There you are.
Who are these assholes?
No clue. You just appeared.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
there is no ultimate materia. Not yet. She said it's still in the works. And she mentioned something else. They're gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
They're gonna drop plate number 7 on the slums. Apparently.
The whole upper part of the sector.
Wait. So GJ was being serious?
This is bad. materia, but we do have good intel. And we can't afford to let it die with us.
Okay, Deep Ground Soldier A. Operators born from inhumane experimentation and mad pursuit of power. My video. Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. Thank you. I forgot I had to fix that for when I was playing Castlevania. Thank you, thank you. I completely forgot about that. Thank you. There we go, my bad. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Thanks, Dragon. Okay. So they're confined to Shinra's top secret underground research facility, Deep Ground. Striking them after invisibility wears off and make more susceptible to staggering. When captured by them, continually press evade to escape.
Let's do this.
All right.
You're mine, punk. Run like a chocobo. Don't pull any punches.
Was it clever?
Get lost.
Okay. Nope, nope, nope.
What, little? Get lost.
Not good.
Pick up, loyal minion. Get lost. With the power of his providence.
Whoops, wrong guy.
You're going down.
See ya.
Have visual. Commence cleansing.
Nice.
The corner. Punch him in.
We are kind of cornered.
Way to give it up.
That's the spirit. Let him have it.
I'm not going down till I fetch the happy turtle.
It's about the happy turtle.
Grenade out. Yuffie!
Is it over?
Somehow, I seriously doubt it.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, man, I so don't want to go back out there. But I don't think we've got a choice.
Okay, well, before we do anything, let's actually heal ourselves, if we can do that. That'd be great. Watch, I'm going to do all this, and then it's going to turn out that they've got, like, a bench right there. But I don't want to take any chances in case I'm wrong and there isn't a bench there. And I do have a lot of these. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I want to check. I'm not, like... Oh, shoot. That was a waste. I don't want to start a cutscene and then end up in a terrible situation. Oh, there's a bench. Yep. Oh, well. I didn't know. I didn't know. No, because I was worried about triggering a cutscene. That was my worry. So, anyway. I didn't use any of my ethers or anything, so that's good. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Got 3 mega potions. I do need those. I definitely could use an ether. And I will take your Phoenix Downs as well. Hold on a second, actually. You were looking right at it? Oh. Well. I didn't know. It's tough, because if I go down there and I start searching, then I could get really screwed, because all of a sudden I'm like, Also, I have to upgrade their, armor, too. Okay. Maiden's Kiss. Oh, I don't have any of those? Alright, let's get a few of those. It's pretty good. Let me get one of those. Okay. And let's get, okay, let's get one of those. We'll save the rest just in case. Okay, it was in the background. Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Okay. Let us see what we got. I should be able to upgrade some weapons. Yes, I can. Okay. So, attack power +6. Do I have anything else with more materia slots, or have I used those all? Looks like I have used those all. Okay. So 4-point shuriken skills. Oh, those required. Okay. No, I want the SP 6. Let's see. Care about thievery. Yeah, let's get that one. Okay. Now, 8. Attack power +4. Don't care about steel. I already did that. Okay. Alright, there's that. Let's upgrade the boomerang. T-minus, well, once I finish this game, which is, again, 1 to 2 sessions away, then I do ActRaiser, which is going to be 2, maybe 3 sessions at most. So, best guess is that we hit Ghost of Tsushima later this month. Possibly end of the month, mid to end of the month is when Ghost of Tsushima happens, and then we'll be on that game for a while. So, none of that is really useful. Don't really love any of those. Guess it's okay. You'll be ahead of schedule. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we will, actually. Okay, lightning damage 5% boost. Okay. Takes care of the boomerang. Yeah, I'm excited for it, Dragon. You have a sense of how long the game... Now, remember, whatever you tell me in terms of time to beat, it has to be increased substantially because of... because streaming always takes longer. But do you have a sense of how long it took you to do it? Stagger Siphon. Recover hit. Oh, that could be useful, maybe. Okay. Okay, that takes care of that. And then you can upgrade that, and that's it. 140, but you 100%ed it. Okay. So I'm not likely to 100% it. But I probably will do the expansion. Oh, there's another new materia slot. Oh, requires 14 SP. Man. All right. Okay. Now we did that, now we can try to get out. This literally was just giving you a spot to rest. I was hoping that there was going to be something else. They're like, oh, you also find this, I've been forgotten by Shinra, but I have secret information. You know, like one of those deals instead of just like, no, it's just a room where you rest. And then you go back outside. 60. Yeah, it sounds about right. Oh, whoops. Sounds about right.
Work, you stupid. No good. Door won't budge.
Meaning we're trapped.
They're just waiting.
I want them to suffer.
Pain sensation max.
The rest, I leave to you.
Oh, this guy. This looks really bad.
Pain sensation level set to maximum.
This seems bad.
What was that?
They figure we need a challenge. Meaning we're in for a world of hurt.
No fair!
Oh god, what?
Get lost! Take that! Gotcha!
Okay, experimental specimens kept in Shinra's underground research facility. They were human once, but cellular transplants designed to enhance their strength to turn them into monsters. Weak to ice, alright?
I'm on it. Sleep time.
You need to chill. You're going down.
See ya.
Pain sensation max. Deploying additional combatants.
Where are these freaks even coming from? I'd really like them to stop. Get lost! Find me!
What the hell are these? Zanine B? A species created by Shinra's R&D division via the synthesis of parts from other life forms. Physically powerful, extremely intelligent, they refuse to obey human commands and thus are kept in quarantine. Not weak to anything, don't like fire.
All right. I'm not done.
That did a lot.
Take that! Don't pull any punches.
Was it planned?
Now what's that? Gotcha! You're going.
Okay.
Never count a ninja out.
Okay then.
I said it.
Back to it.
Let's do this.
Ow.
Sick of loyal minion.
Nice.
Pain sensation max. Deploying additional combatants.
Joke's on you, Shinra, if you think we're dying in this ugly box.
Can't do it.
Thought you had me.
Pain sensation max. Deploying additional combatants.
Okay.
Okay, this is getting old.
There's gotta be a projection mechanism around here somewhere. Just find it. Boss!
What the? Why can't I hit it?
Because that tentacle freak won't let you. We're gonna have to tough this one out.
Okay, small device that floats inside Shinra's now obsolete combat simulator. Plus sightseeing. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Contains stores of monster and weapon new data which it uses to virtually construct training exercise. Projects the data of a diabolic creation to shield itself. Creature must be dealt with before his device can be attacked. This diabolic creation is a man-made monstrosity created by Shinra's Research and Development Division, since disposed of for its cannibalic nature and disobedience. All that remains of it is the data stored in the combat simulator. Severing its right appendage will weaken it and make it susceptible to staggering. When it is enshrouded, a portion of its body in mist. Attacking the affected area will cause it to counter with an explosion. That seems bad.
Get your butt over here!
Come on.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay.
You need to chill. Don't pull any punches.
Wasn't planned.
You're gonna get what's coming to you. I sentence you to a beating. Loyal minion.
All right, let's go.
Loyal minion. And one to grow on.
Okay.
Well, let's go.
Leave it to me.
Come on, give me command. Give me command.
Run like a chocobo.
God damn it.
Pick 'em, loyal minion.
Oh, come on, dude.
Pick 'em, loyal minion.
What the hell? I got turned into a... Let's go, summon time.
Is it cool if I
Cannabis,
bring
cannibalic. What's up, Axeman? Welcome to Ramaland. Ramalama Ding Dong Land.
Get lost.
This is it.
Stab like a tonberry. I sentence you a beating.
Almost got you.
Get lost.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
With the power of his providence.
Okay, let's go. Let's get this guy. See ya, projector. And we finish with a judgment bolt. Oh my god. Exactly. Booyah. That is how we do it, chat.
Now, can we please get out of here already?
Actually, can we first go to the bench? Nice. That was quite nice. I was a big fan of all that. Yeah, exactly. Rama, what bunch? I don't see him much. Having Rama was helpful. I do wonder a little bit since it came in towards the end, but actually he really helped with the diabolic creation, so it meant that I saved resources elsewhere, which was nice. Okay, we're going to save this also in another spot. Hip, hip, hop, hip, hop. Okay. Right. Now it opens, huh?
Who could have done this?
Yeah, there's a bench. No, I saw. Alright, we're gonna get ready to fight this one dude. Great. Let's follow. Let's trace the path. Are you kidding me? Why are we tracing this path?
I doubt they're here to help.
Yeah, you think? $10% funded. Oh, that's awesome. So you're okay. So you're up to 500 now. Yeah, make sure you put that link back in there, Emily. I put it in the very beginning, but here, let me copy that link and put this here. Here's the link for this treasures, and the full name of it is the Traveling Treasure Trove. Yeah, 537, 20 backers. We're getting there. Very good. Good opening. Good opening. Excellent opening. Okay. Oh, here we go, chat. Here we go.
Subjects on site. It's time. Initiate the VII field test.
Sir.
It seems really bad. Not gonna lie, chat. This feels bad. Oh God, what?
Aren't you all on the same team?
Team? Fool. There are no teams in Deep Ground.
Deep ground?
The place where my brother and I like to play.
Cool. Now mind moving aside.
Nothing wrong with Yuffie's confidence.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
Now, let the games begin.
Oh God.
What's with this company? Free zoning policy?
Away go. This freak's still pushing.
A member of an elite unit within Deep Ground known as the Spitz, also referred to as Nero the Sable. He is capable of manipulating darkness, a power born of corrupted energy, and uses it to consume anything that stands in his way. Unable to read... Was that he's immune to everything? No, he's not. Okay. Weaknesses, no status ailments. Alright.
You called?
Okay.
I sent you to a beating.
Effective immediately.
Don't pull any punches.
Gotcha!
Get off! He's creeping me out.
Don't get distracted.
Never count a ninja out. Get off! You're going down.
Deadbeat.
is bad.
Abnormal readings detected. The control program's been compromised.
Of course it has.
Protocol.
Of course.
You're dead!
Oh, this seems bad. That seems bad.
How dare you? How dare you stand in my way?
We got piano playing, chat. We're in trouble.
Where were we?
Don't know what this crap is, but it's definitely not good.
Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
Okay, still unable to read.
Get your bow!
Ow.
This is it.
No darkness! Get it away from me! Get it away!
Creepy, creepy!
Anywhere near me.
Stay focused. We'll get through this.
Really could use a command. Can I get thank you?
All your suffering will soon be at an end.
Ow. Stagger, stagger, stagger. All right. No, Kira.
Never coming.
There we go. Limit break, let's go.
You're not getting out of this one alive.
Summon.
That's your cue.
Woo! Ooh, a Renegade audiobook at 10K would be amazing.
It hurts, brother. It hurts so much.
This is bad.
Great. Let's get out of here.
This is where you die.
Gross, it's everywhere.
Let's end this before it swallows us, too.
Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is very bad. Really need a cure. Thank you. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Judgment Bolt time. mean, that would be pretty amazing.
You stole
Time
the
I
show.
brought this to a close. Rejoice, for you will not have to live much longer.
Oh god. Seems very bad.
How your lips tremble.
No!
Okay, now, what a thrill this is! Our hour has come!
Okay.
It's all just too much.
Ow.
Okay, then. Prepare yourself! Okay, don't let it
Okay. Okay, come on now.
hold it back.
Seems really bad.
Sing to me your agony.
Sorry, I'm kind of. I have to. Bad. It's very bad. Come on. Okay. Really love to get this off. I did, just. Ow, ow, ow. Really use a command.
Gotta say,
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, come on. Hello, I need... Ah, come on! Oh, come on! Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Come on! Oh, God almighty, I couldn't get another command up.
It's time. Initiate the
Can we skip this,
field
please?
test.
sir,
Yes, I already saw this. Oh, so freaking close. Come on, dude.
This company's streets only policy? Get lost! Pick up, loyal minion! Pick up, loyal minion!
Man, I can't believe that just happened. So annoying. I was like, I'm right there, dude. I'm right there. I'm right there. Sad. Oh well.
don't get distracted.
Can I skip this scheme?
Abnormal readings detected. The control program's been compromised.
Containment protocol!
You're dead!
I don't understand. Come on. I've seen this a million times. Let me skip. Okay, I've only seen it once, but I mean, it's a great scene. Don't get me wrong, but
Dare you? How dare you stand in my way?
What's up, Allsticks? Good to see you.
Now then, where were we?
Where were we?
Don't know what this place is.
Keep it up, huh?
but it's definitely not good.
Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
Stay inside.
Ow.
Back to it.
I thought I asked him. Okay.
Power of his providence.
Oh. Oops, spells.
Stay focused.
This is it. This is it.
No darkness. Get it away from me. Get it away. I finished this little test. You're going.
Okay. Mega potion, please.
All your suffering will soon be
Get lost.
Okay, let's cure both of them.
I'm just getting started. How you like this?
Okay. Crap, I didn't do anything. I gotta remember where I am positionally with that, because if I do that the wrong way, we end up in a bad situation. Okay. Whoopsie!
Don't pull any punches.
Okay.
Well, he's distracted.
Never count a ninja out. Get lost.
How tiresome. This battle needs more bloodshed.
You can thank me later. I said get lost.
You
That's right where I
disgust
want
me.
that. Time to wreak some serious havoc. Ha. How you like this?
Come on.
There's nothing to fear.
How you like this? I said.
Okay, it hurts so much, I know. Hurts so good. Come on, Nero, make it hurt so good. Actually, I don't want you to make it hurt so
This is
good.
bad.
Great. Let's get out of here.
Can I skip? Come on with the unskippable cutscenes. You know Final Fantasy VII.
This is where you died.
Really could use.
Sport swallows us too.
I really could use a command here. Thank you. Okay. Ow. I got to summon. Ow, 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 ow! Jeez. I really need a command. I really need a command. Thank you. Let's go.
Oh, this'll be fun.
I really need a command. I really need a command. Thank you. Ow! I need an attack. No, I don't need. Ah.
Death cry. I must hear it now.
Come on now. Up.
Darkness knows no limits.
I don't. I really, really need an attack. I really need an attack. I really need a command. You gotta help me, bro. You gotta help me with a command. Thank you.
No sleeping on the job.
Prepare yourself.
I'm screwed. I'm screwed. This fight is brutal. Wow. Wow. Boy, I don't entirely know what to do here. I mean, I guess I can do the, I could try to upgrade my weapons, I guess? I kinda don't know what to do here. You've added the stretch goals, yay! Okay. I don't have enough for that. That's unfortunate. 8. I don't care about steel. Doesn't really, I mean, a lot of this stuff now is not really that important, unfortunately. Like, yeah, I know, like, everything's okay. Exactly. And I already have lightning damage with Rama. I don't have that number of SP anyway. Although there's another materia slot there, but I'm not using that one. Oh, man. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. Rough, 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 rough. At least you keep the experience, which definitely helps. But let's see if we can get a... Yeah. And... okay, that's the Marshallist staff. Hardcover trilogy set. Very, very cool. No, I mean, listen, I am excited to see how this goes, for sure. Alright, now I need to check equipment in general. And see if it makes any sense. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. So, but I don't have all the materia there. Magic attack goes up. My hit points would drop. Hit points would go up there. I'd gain +3, but I'd lose attack. Not sure that it matters at that point. I'd lose 9 to my attack, but I'd gain magic attack, defense, and magic defense. Not sure that attack is really the big deal. Well, extra defense and magic defense would be nice, though. Yeah. Judgment Bolt, right, for the Kickstarter. Judgment Bolt. Avoid incapacitation once per battle. Ooh. I like that, actually. Right, okay. So Chthonian works together. That's preternatural strength. Right. Right. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back and sit on our bench. Making sure I didn't miss anything over here while I'm at it. What would be your finishing move, Emily? You know how he's got Judgment Bolt? What would be your finishing move? Would it be Judgment Bolt? Ponder that a minute. Okay. All right, let's give this a shot again. I don't really know.
I'm on it.
I sentence you to a beating.
Aggressive.
I sentence you to a beating.
I find myself excited. You deserve this. Do I frighten you?
He's creeping me out.
Don't get distracted.
Okay.
Is that all you got? Seriously? Little... Get lost! Get away! You're going down!
Okay.
No biggie.
Right. Now he does this thing, abnormal reading, control program's been compromised.
Protocol.
Containment protocol.
You're dead!
Yeah, that's pretty badass, Emily. I would agree with that.
How dare you? How dare you stand in my way? Now then, where were we?
Don't know what this power is, but it's definitely not good.
Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
I sent you to a beating.
Okay.
Time to kick some butt.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to. I want to hold on to Rama.
Alright, going in for the kill.
Don't let him down.
Eat this, loyal minion.
Need command back. Okay. Okay, now he goes here. Have to break a few boxes after summoning her, though. Yeah, that's. I could see that.
Great. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
This is where you die. There is poetry in pain.
No, no. I need a command, please. I need a command, please.
Just great.
Thank you, jeez.
This is it.
No darkness. Get it away from me. Get it away. Never counted into X. I sentence you to a beating. Time to go and take the beat.
Let's go, Rama. All right, Rama, let's do it.
Got you now. Don't pull any punches.
Farewell.
Don't pull any punches.
Closer. Allow me to hasten the inevitable.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
God damn it.
To behold.
Move.
Not my finest moment.
What a thrill this is.
How do you like this? No way.
God damn it. Ah. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Behold the true beauty of darkness.
Okay, Judgment Bolt. Come on, Judgment Bolt. Do the job, Rama. Okay. All right, let's see.
Holding back.
God damn it. Like he's been holding back before.
Sing to me of your agony.
Okay.
I'm just getting started.
You cannot defeat me. Prepare yourself.
Okay, okay. God damn it! I need help, I need help, I need help. Okay. Why?
Won't forget, and we won't forget.
Never count a ninja out. You're going down.
Come on.
Get lost.
Okay. Okay.
How you like this?
Come on.
Damn it.
Get lost.
I need a command. Okay.
Wreak some serious havoc.
You disgusting. My side.
Yes!
Yes.
Woo!
I must know more of this evil
Oh my goodness.
of death. Now, let's finish this.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Suck it.
Did we?
We did.
Awesome.
That chat was quite a fight.
Don't want to spoil the moment, but we should probably get going.
But I'm so tired.
If I could carry you.
You win. Sheesh.
But he was not dead. Spoiler.
Aha!
Oh no. Oh no, we're not gonna lose Sonnen.
Hey, what?
Oh, Sonnen! Man.
No,
Please.
Damn.
Yuffie. You gotta keep going. For us.
No.
Aw.
Stop it. Sonon.
Sonnen. Bad soda. Damn, man. Man. This guy. I liked Sonnen too. This guy's a bad guy. Let's just be clear. This dude is bad. Wow. Man. Sonnen was a good dude.
You asshole! I'm not a kid! I'm not your sister!
He saved you, you clown. Shut up. How about you make your sacrifice mean something instead? His sacrifice means something. Ooh, that's the plate falling on top. Wow.
This is just wrong.
No, you missed a Sonnen death, though. Chocobo. Maybe. I don't know.
think I can do this alone. The amazing Yuffie wants you. Join her team and the sky's the limit.
Wow. And that's it. Wow. Well, that did feel like a last boss fight, in fairness. That dude was tough. That dude was very tough. Wow, it finishes with the feels, though. It really does. And we're obviously going to see Nero again in later stuff. Well, this was excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Really good work. All the way through. Oop, cutscene? Post-credit cutscene? Aha.
Hey, Barrett? Were you really walking the whole way?
Yep.
Calm's still pretty far, though, isn't it?
Another full day, give or take.
Oh, I knew it was, Dragon.
Question. When my mom says a full day, she means from the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed. But for me, it means from the time you get up in the morning all the way through till the time you get up the next morning. So, which is it for you?
Gotta go with Elmira on that one.
That's a relief.
Is it, though?
Cloud, bet you've had to hoof it from sunup to sundown tons of times. This is all just same old, right?
That's right. But even so, we're all gonna need to stop and rest. Especially you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy. But don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
That's comforting.
Of course it is. All right, everyone, let's stop here for a minute. Leader's orders.
Her signature soon, I
Now
hope.
breathe in.
Oh, the VA?
that fresh air.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, scratch that. Let's, save it for later, when we're not so close to Midgar.
Guess this is goodbye, City of Mako.
Wow. I mean, the cutscenes in this are just unparalleled. Like, come a long way since the Final Fantasy original 7 days. Entered a blocked scene.
Like this?
Yep, just like that.
Cool.
Well, it's not blocked for Twitch, I hope. This is awesome.
No way! A car!
Hey, stop!
But I just mean how it looks graphically, though, Dragon.
What is it with these damn birds?
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize, ma'am.
That's an awesome post-credit scene. That's cool. Oh, it's not over yet. It's like a long 5-minute scene. This is awesome.
Look at that. Where's a roof when you need one?
Gonna be okay?
Should be, but weird. My stomach's in knots.
That's its way of telling you it's hungry.
Sure, Barrett.
Let's move.
Too bad we didn't get any lines from Red 13 there. As ears, yeah. Yeah. Wow, what a great scene. Zach.
It's been a while, huh?
It's been a while.
Long time no see. How you been? Listen. Hey.
This is great.
I'm back!
Makes you... I know, right, Emily? And Aerith is gone. Yep. Wow, this is freaking awesome. Out of Darkness's clutches. What a great end to this. A new foe has been added to the combat simulator within the Shinra building. Oh, it's that dude. Weiss the Immaculate. He can be fought by choosing Chapter 17 in the main story via combat chapter selection once you complete the game. Okay, well, I'm not going to... I don't think I'm going to do that. Combat Simulator Challenge is Chapter 2 of Intermission. I'm going to save that in here. That's awesome. Very cool. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved it just like I love the original 7 remake. 9 out of 10 for me. Super good. Even though Yuffie as a character is not as interesting to me as some of the other characters, I still think it's great. I wonder how many... I suppose I might as well do that. Oh. Sonnen got a 34 in his Jin staff. I was not... No, see, this is not accurate, Dragon. You're acting like I was just like, I don't want to play it. That wasn't the case. It's not about... You didn't have to nag me. You are incorrect, sir. I was trying... I had other games to play. And I played them. And then I got back to it. Because I thought it was all combat. What? Is that what I said? No. I don't remember saying that, but if you say that I did, I will believe you. But it is not accurate to say that I was avoiding the game. That is not the case. All right, all right. Well, I believe you if I said that at some point. I think I probably said more accurately something like, I think the game seems to have more of a focus on combat. I might have said that. Perhaps I said that. And I got to, not only did I get to it, I got to it before the next part of the game unlocks. And, Dragon, I got to play this on PS5, not PS4. So there's that, too. So I got the maximum benefit, is how I look at it out of this. Yeah, no, you did tell me. No, I know that. You did tell me that it existed first, yes. That is true. You told me that it existed first. The part that is making stuff up is this claim that I was like, I'll never play it. I never said I wasn't going to play it. I just said it required time and effort to think about when I was going to do it. And then I did. I do like the idea that it starts you right before the battle with the experience you've made so that I could level up a little bit. Just enough to be able to beat Nero. Because Nero was tough. Actually, the battle against Scarlet was not that hard. I mean, that was first try. That was not that hard. But Nero was definitely difficult. There are VODs, you know. Dragon, if you're able to find me a spot where I literally said I will never play this game, then, you know, good luck. I'm sure that I never actually said I'll never play it. I'm almost positive I didn't do that. Pretty confident that I didn't do that. Time material. Look at all that. Look at all those benefits right there. That's useful, and I might use that. No, I don't need the synergy. I did mostly dodging in this game, not a lot of blocks. I find that combat is a little too chaotic to get involved with blocks. I mean, avoiding those freaking things that were shooting up out of the ground was important, for sure, but too much work, yeah. Okay. Really great cutscene at the end, though. Like, multiple I kept being like, oh, that's cool. But then it's like, no, have a little more. Have a little more. I'm like, oh, yeah. And yeah, playtime was just not even quite 7 hours. So now, admittedly, 7 hours of playtime, figure with streaming you at. So that's like 7.5, 8 hours. 8 hours for, like, I forget how much Intergrade was. I don't know if it was like $20 maybe. It might have been like $20, I think. Something like that. But, it might have been. Pretty short, yeah. But again, it's like, it's just an intermission. So like, I put a lot of games overall. In fact, I'm just curious. Let me see. Yeah, see, I played 50 hours, over 50 hours of the full game, and another 8 of this. So that means I played about 58 to 60 hours for the whole thing, which is amazing, which is really good. I mean, as you all know, like this game was my game of the year, and I loved this. Complete Chapter 2 of Intermission. Let's see what we got. Bronze Rare, 25.6% of players earned. Bronze Rare, 23.3% of players earned. I feel like there's a lot of people that haven't played Intergrade yet. Turtle-tastic, I collect the Happy Turtle Flyers, 20.7% of players earned. Complete both chapters of Intermission on hard difficulty. That's not happening. Hidden trophy, because there's 9 trophies in here. Okay, cool. It's cool. Good stuff. All right, well, I think what I'm going to do is... yeah, trophy run next, no. I was thinking about starting with ActRaiser, but I think rather than doing that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of Assassin's Creed Unity, since everyone's here anyway. I'm going to play a little bit of AC4 Unity. I'm only playing for about maybe 25 minutes or so, and then I will wrap up and get ready for my stream at 4 p.m. with Road Warden. And then that means on Friday, that means definitely Dragon Spear, that Ghost of Tsushima is definitely going to happen this month then, because that means that ActRaiser is going to start on Friday. I'll continue ActRaiser on Tuesday. So, and I don't see that game taking more than like 3 sessions, so we'll definitely hit Ghost of Tsushima by middle of the month. And yeah, then that's what we'll be playing for a while. So we'll play a little bit of AC Unity. Let me switch up for a moment. AC Unity 4. Or AC4 Unity. No, AC4 is Black Flag. I don't remember what AC4 Unity or what Unity number is. Maybe that's 5? Because there have been so many of them at this point. AC Unity. Okay. I mean, I thought there was a chance I would finish today, but I wasn't sure. As I say, most of this I'm going to be playing off air, but you know, I figure like I want to give it a little bit of a shot. And I mostly don't want to take the time right now to set up, because I've only got about 25, 30 minutes left, so I don't want to take the time to set up, there we go. I don't want to take the time to set up my Retron. So I will set up Retron, the Retron 5 for ActRaiser 4 Friday. I really am, though. That ending was pretty... That was tough. That was tough. I mean, it was good. I liked it, but... not this. Not this. And... Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Let's give this a shot. They stopped numbering them after 4. Yeah, I guess I wonder where it is in the sequence. It probably is. It's probably got to be 5 because I think it was Black Flag. I think actually, no, I take that back. Rogue was first. That would have been AC5. Then AC6 technically would be Unity. Then 7 would be Syndicate. 8 would be Origins. 9 Odyssey. And then 10 Valhalla. I think that's what it is. It is the 5th one? Okay, yeah. All right. It came out the same day as AC Unity? Really? I don't remember that. I knew it was near the same time, but I didn't know it was literally the same. I didn't know that. Huh, interesting. Well, yeah, I guess. But, right, because you play a Templar in it, I know. But, like, but still, I mean, it's in the series, though. And then there's also those ones, I mean, like, I played the one for PSP. There was the one that was set in China, I believe. And that was kind of like a secondary one, so... All right, so here's my guy. Here's Arnaud. All right, let's see. Let's run a couple of quick things here. We've got a locked chest here, but the problem is I can't... Right, Bridge Brigands. Solve the riddles to recover fragments of the Nostradamus disc. Retrieve famous severed heads for Madame Tussauds. How about we not do that? At least not right now. Cockade, that one is hard. Guns of Notre Dame. That's okay, that's a companion mission. Let's go with no. Let's do this one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because Rogue is a lot of people thought it was just kind of a cut and paste of Black Flag. Okay. Whoops. Also, the free running in this is a little janky. Better than it was, I understand, when it first came out, but... This is the social house that I recently rebuilt, by the way. Everyone, please enjoy the music. Wait, there's a thief. Sorry, there was a thief. I had to stop him. Sorry, had to stop that thief. What the hell is this? Who are you? What is that? Oh, I don't want to play co-op. Not right now, anyway. Well, do I? Or do I? No, I don't want to play co-op right now. Alright. Okay. Do I have to go? Oh, I have to go up top. Yes. Yeah, I know. Well, and it isn't fully patched. This is another reason I'm playing it off stream. Okay. Membership in a club. I want to create a club? What are you talking about? Okay, here we go. Bridge brigands. Let's do it. Band of thugs are extorting common citizens by charging a payment simply to cross a bridge. Eliminate their captains on each bridge. The council. Find the thug captains. Alright, let's find our first one. Actually, let's go... Let's go to that shop. I mean, I do love, like, some of the French... I mean, I've always loved the history in AC. And I love the feeling of running across roofs like this. It's just so awesome. The classic. #1 in publishing fresh favorites. Nice though. Yeah, sure, you can add me more. Just send me a link and I'll try to attend to it after the stream. Okay, so now I have to find the thug captains.
You gutless minnow! I'll rearrange your bloody spine! Come here! Don't bloody move!
All right, bro, let's dance. Oh wait, this guy I can't parry. See ya. Bye-bye. Oh, I have to escape the area? Alright, I'll do that. Okay. 1 down, 3 to go. Oh, this is another crowd event. Okay. See, 500 livres. Okay. I love he's like, okay, good. This reminds me a little bit of Batman music. Running through the streets of French Revolutionary Paris. Bumping into people by accident. Running through the streets of revolutionary Paris. Hitting a person even though I didn't mean it, I really swear. Out of my way, pardon me, excuse me, monsieur. Out of the way, oh my, I'm sorry, mademoiselle, don't go. Alright. Whoa! Take that. It was a little bit chaotic in the French Revolution, everybody. A little chaotic. Hi. Hi. Become anonymous. Escape the area. Okay. 2 more. Attack of the red clones, yeah. Hello. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, I'm going to become anonymous. I escaped the area. Okay. 1 more. 1 more to go. Excuse me, pardon me. Let's go up top, shall we? Okay, yeah. Let's slow this down a little bit. I have once fallen off a building in this game to my death, so I have to be a little careful. What is that? I see, we just keep chickens outside. The game audio sounds like it's from an echo chamber, yeah. Actually... I mean, I was having a problem with this before. Well, not with this, but I was having a problem with the audio where it was not... It was doing what it was doing in FF7 at the very beginning of the stream today. Do you have any medicine? Okay. So it was doing that. And... So I don't know if this may have affected that one way or the other, but... Okay.
Vous avez mes plus humbles remerciements. Bloody conservative!
What's all that then?
I mean, like, every time I get into a fight on the streets, everybody just jumps in to support me, which I guess is what the French Revolution was like, so. Bridge owes its name to the goldsmiths and money changers whose stalls line the length of the bridge, effectively turning it into a gold district. Money changers played an important role at the time, given the diversity of currencies and the likelihood of having clipped coins which were no longer worth their original weight. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, thank you, Mar. Whoops. I don't think so. Oh, that guy. Hi. Bye. It's never clear to me why they're all rolling around. Do you think they'd actually be fully dead at that point? And that should be it. There we go. Memory is complete. Okay. So we had an assassination mission. I'm not good enough at lockpicking yet. At least I don't think so. I don't feel like doing that one. Let's go grab this chest. Whoa, oh, sorry. Sorry, I tackled the wrong guy. That's the guy I was supposed to tackle. My bad. I accidentally tackled this person. Oh my god, and then they're just left. Wait, hey. Let's not do that. Don't be attacking the peasants. There we go. Let's not be attacking the peasants, please. Can't be doing that. Just because I tackled the wrong person. Yeah, I mean, there's some of that, Dragon, I suppose. There's some of that. Let's go get this chest. Not doing the Nostradamus engine. Sorry, lady. Though many times destroyed and replaced, in the early 1400s a few wooden planks served the purpose, some form of bridge existed at this spot in Paris since nearly the founding of the city. The bridge was historically lined with houses, but these proved to put too much of a burden on the bridge's stability. Wait, isn't there... Where's the treasure? I hear it. No, it's not up here. It's up there somewhere. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, you know, sometimes I've heard people talk about, and I think there's some reasonable sort of sense of this, that it doesn't always have to be about you being the chosen one. That sometimes it can just be, you know, there can be other things involved. There we go. But yeah, this doesn't have the joy of, you know, any of the Ezio series, you know, the Revelations and all that kind of stuff. Okay, last thing we'll do, I think, for today, for this, is we're going to go get this viewpoint. Because it is just sort of running around and collecting stuff. So, you know, that in some ways. I mean, the story elements actually, I think, were pretty good. But, and I could just focus on that. I could certainly just focus on the story elements. But that's what I say. Like, this is kind of like a game I play just to, you know, I've done a lot of reading and editing and grading and everything, and I've just got like an hour. Then I'd be like, all right, well, let me, you know, chuck this on and watch something and be running around collecting stuff. Yeah. Ah, Notre Dame. Notre Dame de Paris is the foremost monument in Paris and the historic heart of the capital. Its parvis is the point from which all milestones on the roads of France are measured. Built over the course of nearly a century from 1163 to 1250, it was one of the first buildings in Europe to employ flying buttresses, which allowed for much higher and thinner walls around the choir and nave. Personally, the last thing I'd want to require is a thinner wall. Lock them in, then soundproof the bugger, please. The flying buttresses also provide the support necessary for the inclusion of the church's famous and astonishing rose windows. During the Revolution, the great cathedral was variously used as food storage in a church dedicated to the cult of reason and later the cult of the Supreme Being. Many of its greatest treasures were looted, and in 1793 an angry mob decapitated the statues of the biblical kings of Judah that adorned Notre Dame, mistaking them for former kings of France. This is what happens when the uneducated lose their heads. Only the 10 great bells survived unscathed. The damage inflicted would not be repaired until 1845. And this came out, of course, before Notre Dame burned down. Or, well, not, I shouldn't say it did not burn down, but before that huge fire that almost could have caused it to burn down without a fair bit of luck. But right now, we're going to climb it. Can I not? Hello? Hello? What the? Okay. Yeah, it's better than it was from what I understand, but it is still buggy. I mean, that's true. Oh, really? Can't climb that, huh? Really? Interesting. Okay. Don't entirely know how to climb this bad boy then. Because that's the viewpoint over there that I have to get to. Ooh, careful. Easy, easy, easy. That's bad. Don't do that. How do I get up there? Oh, sorry, Emily. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'm sure Shadowed is the same way about anything that involves heights as well in his case, so sorry. I'm just trying to climb up here. Yeah, sorry. Why? I don't understand. Really? Yeah. Well, I mean, I am sensitive to folks who are sensitive to heights, for sure. That is all, like... And so when you mention it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll bet that's not fun to watch. I'm really surprised. He usually doesn't have this issue. Oh, wait a minute now. Hang on a second. There's an inside to this. No. Very odd. Huh. It's my eagle vision. Come on, man. Right, I see it, but... Okay. And also that eagle is that's always where you're supposed to go. Oh, I think I get it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I get it. I get it. Yep. I get it. Okay. Yep. This is totally what it is. Okay. Here we go. Might want to look away on this one. There it was. That's what it was. Had to go to the other one first. Here we go. Now, my favorite part of any Assassin's Creed game is this one. I love that. That has never gotten old. Any AC game, that sweep from the very first Assassin's Creed, I love. Oh, yeah, yeah, Dragon, that's true, that's true. Well, there was a lot of it going there. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see. We got the height. Okay, here we go. Leap of faith! Oh, nice. I still don't believe, by the way, that a hay bale is that successful in blocking a fall from that height. French Revolution, baby. If I can disable that alarm bell. One more thief to tackle. Hey, stop threatening people. Get out of here. Get out. Never let me see you again. There we go. Okay. And built a tower on the house. Yeah, that's... Oh, man. Look at that thing, like... Alright, let's look inside and then we have to stop. Oh, wait, let me loot this guy first. Here we are inside Notre Dame. If you've never been here, you are now. What? There's just a random goat in here? No, I'm not trolling, Emily. There's a goat? They kept goats in Notre Dame? Hi. Nice goat. Alright, let's get that chest. We'll be done. What? Whoa, hey, hey. This is a church. Alright? Look, this is a church. People are just hanging out. The goats guarding the paintings, yeah. These people are just hanging out in here, just like, alright. Okay. Alright, Alright, I want to get the chest that's over here. Nope, nope. Don't want to go there. There we go. There was a chest down here. I saw it. I wonder if this is really how it was. Like, they were just, like, people just brawling on the streets everywhere you went. Betton's got to eat. It's true. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Stop that guy. I got him. Oh god, it's going to be a delight getting him in that crowd. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you for staying out of the crowd. Pretty silly on your part, but... Help me, trophy earned. Oops. Okay. Complete 10 crowd events. Okay, cool. All right. So, that was fun. Like I say, I'm not going to be playing this one on stream, but it was fun to kind of get a little bit of play in on that. And we finished this. We finished this. Next time we'll play the Final Fantasy VII Remake will be when they release Part 2, which I'll be all over because I really like it. So I will definitely be doing that. But right now, chat, we are going to... Actually, let me... Let me close this out for just a second so I can remember to... I mean... It depends if I'm in the middle of another game, then I would probably finish the other game first. But then after that, yes. Then after that, I certainly would. After that, yes, I would absolutely. I would absolutely play it. Yeah. Okay, not network. Okay, where do I find the friend? Where do I find the friend stuff in here? Does anyone remember? Or does anyone know where I find the friend stuff in here? Yeah, that's what I did. I did the PlayStation button, but like, where do you go then? Here, I'll turn this back on for a second. Oh, nice, Emily. Okay, 15%. Which one? What do you mean next one? Next one what? Mar, did you send me... You actually sent me the request, right? Game base? Oh, really? Okay, that's weird. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. Gotcha. I'll come back to that. I will come back to that at a later point. Okay. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so that is going to do it for this for now. But it's not it for me overall, because I am going to be back here in about 45 minutes. Not back here. I'll be back over on GogCom's Twitch channel to play the Road Warden game with chat making the call. So I hope you folks will join up with us, and that you will hang out with us over there, because it would be good to see all of you lovely folks as we continue with that awesome experience. It worked out very well last time, and so my hope is that we're going to get the exact same kind of good response this time around. So so I hope you will stop back over here, and then I will be starting on Friday with ActRaiser, and as I said, that's going to be a game that'll be a couple of sessions, maybe 3 sessions at the most, and then after that's over, the next step is going to be Ghost of Tsushima, and that's what we're going to be doing on the video game front. Otherwise, lots of tabletop coming this month as always, lots of cool goodies and all that stuff to hang out with, and of course we've got the Speculate fundraiser, which is going to be coming up on Saturday the 19th, so you'll definitely want to be here for that as well. But I'm going to wrap up now so I can get set up for my stream over on GOG. If you like what you saw and heard, please follow the channel. Check out the YouTube at !ArvTube, Discord !ArvCord, Twitter !ArvTweets, website arvanelleron.com, financially !ArvShop for the merchandise area, !ArvTrayon for the Patreon, and subbing to the channel is always appreciated as well. So please consider doing that if you can. If you haven't already done so, please check out as well on the publishing side !Icarus for my Icarus graphic novel, !Library for my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, that is my 5e adventure and sourcebook, and !Grayshade Library, yeah, I said that, !Grayshade for my Grayshade novel from Athos Arts, and for Heretic and Renegade. Renegade actually and Heretic is the order. Renegade will be next year, Heretic the year after that. You can pre-order them now. Also, of course, the audiobook from Trent Sparks of the Grayshade audiobook, which is going to be coming. Trent's going to be starting work on that fairly soon. And, of course, the tabletop role-playing game, which is also awesome, which is going to be coming out next year. Brandon O'Brien is designing that. So all those are going to be really awesome, and you can get that with !Grayshade. And as always, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, very important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. !Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention, very important to reach out to others when you need help and to reach out to others when they need help as well. And !Ukraine, UKRAINE, to support the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war. This is our way to do our small part to help them as they fight back against that enemy. That is going to do it for me. No raid today because we're going to be over on GOG in about 45 minutes. Thank you to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to mods first, Dragonspear and Emily the Honored. Always a pleasure. Don't forget, again, to support that Kickstarter. Oh, shoot. I have the wrong thing now. Don't forget to support the Kickstarter, which is up here someplace. If I scroll up high enough, there it is. Copy that. There we go. You are always worthy, Galadriel bot. If only you were totally not a bot. So we are up to, oh nice, 782. So we're closing in on 1/5 of the way, I think is right. We're heading up to 1/5 of the way funded. So 782. Let's keep that up. Good stuff. I am very happy to see that it's getting some good traction so far. 23 backers. Good stuff. So, yes, definitely, totally not a bot. So definitely make sure that you support that Kickstarter if you can. But again, thank you to Dragonspear and Emily the Honored both. Thank you to my wonderful subscribers and Patreon supporters, Dragonspear, Emily, and Ballstag, who are here today. And thank you to my viewers, Adwin, Alien Gathering, Chat Stats, okay, clearly a person. Galadriel bot, of course, totally not a bot. Jagtris, Nonstop, Pyron Jade, Small Streamers, totally not a bot. Tenerif, and Wispy Song. Good to see all of you folks today, and yeah, I will see you folks over on GogCom's Twitch channel in about 45 minutes for Road Warden, and then back here on Friday for the premiere of ActRaiser. As for this, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Yuffie's mission is complete. Thank you all for being here to be a part of it, and I will see you lovely folks in just a little bit over on GogCom's Twitch channel. Until then, everyone be good to each other. Bye for now.